So Asian the Brat tweeted, a lot of y'all ninjas are just meant to be a fun ninja. That's it. Meaning I can have a blast with you, but you not boyfriend material. Like we can't be in a relationship, but we can link, take trips, etc. until I find a man to settle down with. Then another young lady responded, this is me ASF. I definitely have my fun, but none of them ninjas be boyfriend material for me. Just having fun until the right one comes. Now this is just me speaking firsthand. But if you truly believe that the one is just going to show up while you're getting your back blown out by some random that don't deserve no legacy, I'm telling you it's not going to happen. And if he does show up, you're going to ruin it. But it's because of your mindset. It doesn't just switch off like that. I don't care how great and amazing the other person is. And this isn't gender specific, but it is one of the many reasons why we have so many fatherless children, because some of y'all decided to have fun with someone who was never meant to procreate. Anytime you give anybody, bum or not, access to your body, you are giving them that opportunity. And with the changes made with Roe versus Wade, I can't even believe that this is even still a topic. And they talking about not being boyfriend material when they don't even have the mindset of a girlfriend, let alone a wife. As long as you're easily accessible, that's exactly the type of person that you're going to receive. You have to be more intentional if you desire a healthy relationship. Emphasis on healthy. Peace.
I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Y'all like to have y'all fun with these ninjas until the right one comes, but what y'all don't know is that these wrong ones is gonna disqualify you for the right ones, because guess what? Dudes who actually about something, they're meticulous when it comes to note taking. You're gonna start talking about all these guys that you used to deal with and talk to, and they writing down, they taking mental notes, and they automatically disqualifying you. You can keep on playing these crackhead games if you want. You're gonna die alone.
What is the worst experience you've ever had on a date?
Damn. I took this broad out to Olive Garden, and she had to go to the bathroom, left her phone unlocked. She said, when I get done eating, come pick me up.
To who?
Some nigga that had to pay the bill because I ran up out that mother. She wasn't gonna get me.
Homie did the right thing, as he should. Let him pay for that.
You know what's irritating? When guys are like, is it wet? Soaking 24/7.
Never be too sloppy?
Can what? I give a fuck. My shit be dripping down that.
Oh, I knew you. Damn it to hell, I knew your face was familiar to me. Man, back in the day, your wife just sucked the meanest. Well, I know you're a lucky man.
My hand is wet.
Rate it 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10 though.
Yeah, rate the game 1 through 10.
10 out of fucking 10. You can have any nigga.
So what?
Now I remember. I even remember your name. They should call you Jawbone.
What's the special move?
I'm not gonna show y'all. I gotta find out. It's a secret ingredient.
You
can't know.
Ingredient?
You know what's crazy about this one? And women don't like this, but as soon as a man hear you say something like this, all respect goes out the window, and the only thing you're good for is what you just bragged about. That's it. Anything else is crazy. As soon as we hear that, we like, yep, there go a freak. Put her in the only open her legs department. Loose Virginia energy. That's where she goes.
Women are broken today. There is not good guidance for women. Men are broken too, but I would argue that women are much more broken than men are. And it's because we have become so dominant in the cultural conversation, which is to say that our voices must be heard first and more, or else the patriarchy. But the advice that those dominant voices are giving are backwards, and it's wrong. If you are taking your clothes off for attention, something is wrong with you on the inside. You need to fix that on the inside, okay? You have to cultivate a healthy interior life. You are never going to get anything from the exterior life that is going to be able to fulfill you on the inside. And I mean that. I hope every single person that thinks that being naked on the internet is a form of spiritual fulfillment, I hope that they find God. And let me tell you, he is not Instagram.
What do you hate the most about dating?
Men don't put in any effort.
No effort. They just expect us to just have everything ready, and they have no plan ever.
Like, buy me flowers.
Yes.
Buy me coffee.
Come to my house and bring me coffee.
No.
And let's go out on a date. Doesn't have to be crazy, but just plan something.
Yeah.
So these guys that you're talking about, have you already slept with them?
Yes.
Don't you think that maybe you just, gave it up a little bit too easy, so he's like, why do I have to put in any effort for it?
Well, how do we change that? Are you gonna give me some advice?
By making him wait? Or finding a guy who, is down to fuck, but also build something too.
Well, I don't know where to find them.
So is it that men aren't interested in doing these things, or
Yes,
are you
yes.
just, choosing the wrong men?
No, I think
Both.
yeah, both. They're lazy.
Yeah.
Do you like good guys though, or do you want somebody who's gonna treat you like shit?
Good guys.
50-50.
She's different than me.
50-50.
I don't like the whole treat a woman like shit and that's the way to get her. I'm not a fan of that.
So why do you keep chasing the guys who aren't really chivalrous with you?
I don't
Preach.
know. I don't know.
We needed this wake-up call.
Why is that a thing?
The problem with the young girls is they haven't developed and they don't know nothing. The only thing that they have on defense is giving away the coochie, that Virginia. They don't know anything else. They think that's the end all be all, and that's why they get in trouble. They think that's everything that is supposed to be. Nah, it's other things you need to be working on if you want to be treated the right way. Maybe not being toxic. Maybe stop listening to all the bad advice that these women are giving y'all. Y'all got to see this next clip. Horrible advice.
To younger women who are making decisions about their future and maybe you want to get married and have kids, this message is for you. Marriage, if that's what you want, and I know people are going to joke and say never get married, ha ha ha, okay, that's very invalidating to the wants of other people. So if marriage is what you want, what I will say is it's okay if you want that. It's okay if you want marriage and kids. But what I will say is it should be a part of your journey, not what the whole journey is about and the final destination, the pinnacle of the mountain, the end all be all. Yes, there are women who are 100% happy being a wife and a mom, and I am happy for them. But unfortunately, what we've seen in statistics and what we've seen in life is that a lot of women are not satisfied with that. So what I will tell you is live your life, live these young years, live your life, period, for you and what you want. Go to the college you want, take the job that you want to take the promotion that you want to take, buy the house that you want to buy, move to the city, state, or country that you want to move to. Live your life as if marriage is never going to happen. Do not make decisions based on either a man you have met that's in your life or an imaginary man that you're planning on meeting in the future. I spent 5 years of my life in a marriage trying to convince myself that this is enough for me. And don't get me wrong, you have to offer the disclaimer, I love my kids are not the issue. They're not. Or people will think you're a horrible mom who doesn't like their kids. That's not the case. But I spent 5 years trying to convince myself that I was happy with just this, and I would always pour water on the spark, and I let people convince me that wanting anything outside of wife and mom was selfish and being ambitious was a bad thing and you're trying too hard, and it's okay to not want those things, and it's okay.
And look, this is why I say a lot of the older women, the much older women, give the much younger women horrible advice. We just came off what Asian Doll said, horrible, record level horrible. But what this woman is saying is this. She's saying that women who are getting married are unhappy, but she's not telling you why they're unhappy. The reason why they're unhappy is because they got these unrealistic expectations from the men that they're married to. They want to live like how Asian Doll is talking about, taking all of these trips when they know damn well the average man can afford that. They want luxury, designer clothes. They want the nicest cars, they want the biggest houses, they want to keep up with the Joneses. That's why they're not happy, because they think that the grass is greener on the other side. They think that they could do better when most of them really just cannot. Let's be real, most men and women are very average at best. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. But to the women who can get those rich guys, they can get them. They're going to be living that life that most women want to live, but most women will never get that, because guys who got those type of funds want the type of girl that's a trophy wife. So this woman's advice is horrible. And what's the alternative? She's telling y'all to go and buy these houses that you can't even afford and take care of. I don't want to put nobody business out there, but I can think of 2 women right now in my own neighborhood who live with themselves, by themselves, and their house is in disarray, disrepair, grass never cut. They don't tell you all this stuff. When they buying these houses, they're not upkeeping them. That's what they don't tell y'all. The other thing is this. She's talking about aspire to be ambitious and go and work and climb the corporate ladder. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. This gonna piss a lot of women off. I'm not gonna hold you. But what y'all think a lot of these women gotta do to climb up that corporate ladder? I'm being real. Y'all ever heard of the term called quid pro quo? Get something for something. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. Y'all ever heard of that? These women, especially the young ones, they need to go ahead on and get a young guy who got aspirations. He's ambitious, loyal, and shows signs of being dedicated to the grind. Because those are the ones that's gonna take you to the promised land. But if you can get them before they're all successful, then that's even better, because we love a woman that was with us when we were shooting in the gym. It's gonna be real hard for a woman to come in and penetrate somebody's armor when I had to build this all by myself and you wasn't there during the process. It's gonna be real hard. So with that being said, stop listening to these older women. They really don't be knowing what they talking about. On top of that, they in competition with y'all. They want the same young dudes you want. The older men don't want them. Let's be real. That was a long rant, probably one of my longest rants. But anyway, if you made it all the way to the end of this, go ahead, hit the subscribe button for your boy. We about to be at 95,000, I want to say. We almost at 5. Shout out to Charles in Charge. He just hit 100K today.
I cannot take that. I can't take no more. I can't take no more. Man, I'm sick of these hoes. I'm so sick of these hoes. I can't take no more. I can't be a hero.